What is going on, guys? We are here with another Overprime video. How is everyone doing? So we are now getting the patch tomorrow. From this time, you should see the patch coming up in about 20-ish hours. That's going to be live, I believe, at 1 a.m. on the 27th. So for those of you who are waiting, we are going to be in this patch within the next 24 hours. I'm excited. I might be live. I'm not entirely sure. I haven't been streaming too much lately, but I do have obligations the next day. I have work, so I am deciding if I want to stream, but we'll see. So I'm not going to make any promises, but you know, I might get a couple hours in. But with this patch, we are getting grim.exe right here. I will leave these patch notes linked below so you guys can take a look at them yourself, but we're going to go over everything here. We went over a lot of the changes already in our video, but we get to see the basically the nitty-gritty of the patch, basically. So without further ado, let's get into it. And if you guys do enjoy the video, please do drop a subscribe. You guys are really still killing it with the support. I love you guys. Like I said, I haven't been really playing that much. I haven't been like making too much content, but we will hopefully be picking up gears soon once we get some additional console info and stuff like that. But I'm just kind of taking it easy. I'm just chilling, just enjoying the game. So, and yeah, I hope there's some good fixes here. Anyway, let's read what's going on. Greetings, warriors. New hero grim.exe. I don't know why, dude. He looks really good to me. Is it just me? He looks very, very good. I like him. So we got a new skin, which is the steampunk skin. I actually quite like it. I don't like the head that much. I explained about this, but the skin's pretty nice. And we have other skins as well. We got the Sareth skin, literally peak. I just look at her, bro. Oh, I love her. I love her. We got the Chad Twin Blast Ken skin, looks nice. The Faye skin, which I feel like everyone's gonna have. The Gideon skin, he's looking pretty dope too. These are all, I believe, $7 each. They're rares, and then this one's $10. So, and the this one is a heroic, I think, right? Yeah, it is. So this, the $10 for this one, $10 for this one. The rest are $7. So there you go. So get new karmas. We already went over these karmas, but briefly, we're getting Swift Charge, which dashes you forward. We're getting Courage, which increases attack speed, movement, and attack speed. Consolation, increases the caster's nearby and nearby allies' physical power and magical power for a set duration. A Weaken effect, which basically weakens you. You can't, you know, it makes you attack slower. Physical power, magical power, lower. Morale boost, which increases your Tion's movement speed. Demoralization, which decreases the nearby enemy's movement speed. Physical defense and magical defense, basically tank shredding item. A silence for 3.5 seconds, if I'm not mistaken. Creates a shield that absorbs damage for a set duration. This is probably not going to really be used at all, by the way. And there's adjustments for the karmas themselves. So the heal was at 325 max. It's now at 600 max, starts at 90. So a massive increase. You might actually see some use on support, because this is a massive amount of HP to get as a ADC, even in the late game. Your HP pool is like, what, 2400? Getting 600, basically increasing your health pool to 3000 if the support plays perfect. It's pretty insane. And then the mana also 704. Insane for mages, by the way. I couldn't even imagine. Like, this actually might be something you can run on mid lane, on like Shinbi or something, and just get this 704. That just doesn't even sound right. But 190 seconds is the cooldown, so we got a cooldown buff as well, and recovers 30 mana per second for 3 seconds upon use. So you even get more mana regen as well. 30 mana per second. You get pain. The damage of pain was increased to 690. That is a lot of damage. I didn't know it was this much. This might be a must-have for tanks. 690 damage with anti-heal at late game is nuts. Every 3 minutes, you're getting a 700. Honestly, DPS might take this. Like junglers, like Sareth, Zena. This is insane. This is actually crazy. This is a lot of damage. Something doesn't seem right. There's no way you're taking 690. That's a lot of damage, and I think it's true damage too. Scout ahead. Obtain 4 gold per second. It's now 2 gold per second for 10 seconds. 5 gold from 7. So it's a nerf out of combat. So out of combat gold is nerfed, which didn't really matter. This one grants 12 gold for each enemy Tion defeated. Wait, what? So it's retreating. I don't think this is for you. I think this only counts when you're next to them. This is not the wording. This wording's wrong. So it's forever retreating, Tion. So if you don't last hit, you get 12 gold each. So out of like what, a really wave of 6, you're getting like what, like 60 72 gold, something like that. I could not math actually. So you're getting a lot more gold basically. Instead of 5, you're literally getting 7 gold per last hit across the board, which is really nice. I think it should scale based on which minions are killed, but yeah. I also think instead of locking this to the support role, which is so dumb, by the way, please don't lock karmas. It's too much trouble. Literally make it so it only works and when you're next to one person. If there's 2 people next to you, it doesn't work. But if there's 1 person next to you, you should be getting the benefit. Anyways, in a certain radius. So you should be like at least in lane with the person to get the benefit. And they're last hitting. Watcher's Eye, charge time adjusted. Or I guess they don't have the last hit, but so the Watcher's Eye has a 130-second cooldown now. So it got a little bit of a nerf in terms of the cooldown, but overall buff for support's really nice. They need more than this, honestly. Boost the gold per second in the game, please and thank you. So Purge, unblockable status duration adjusted. Removes all debuffs from the hero, become blockable for 5 seconds. It's the same thing, but it's now 2 seconds. That's pretty massive nerf. Still something that I feel like I'm probably going to build a lot, but I'm going to try other stuff as well. But this is too good. Just getting 2 seconds of invulnerability is just too good. It's amazing. And it's just a cleanse. Like, this is such a must-have in most cases. There's some pretty OP item or karmas, but this one is still just honest. I think it's still the best one. I know people are gonna be like, that's crazy. What about the damage ones? You can't do damage if you're dead. Like, you'll get CC'd. This one literally gives you the ability to not get CC'd. It makes it so much easier to kill carries, even with just 2 seconds of it. It's like super nice. Ooh, Adele. I didn't know she got buffs. Okay, so I couldn't tell because, you know, test server, you can't. Wasn't going to every character checking their abilities. So Adele got a buff. Cooldown has been adjusted to 16 seconds. Okay, shield nerf, even though I think it doesn't need that. It doesn't actually get any additional cooldown, I think, based on how many levels you put into it. So that's nice. Your beautiful scent has been increased for the base damage a little bit higher, which I believe is. This is her main damage skill, I think. It's just the base damage. So the true damage, the base damage on the target's max health, Tiana monster. Oh, it's only Tiana monsters. Is that what it is? Okay. Oh, this is for heroes. So it's 40 base, and that's 24% instead for the true damage effect. Max damage on the target for Tians is now, instead of set up 250, it's 300. I don't think it's going to help her clear that much, but her clear is garbage, so. Let me hold you Q skill hit area adjusted. Oh, so she's going to be easier to pull. I do miss this quite often. I'm interested to see. Unfortunately, by the way, at the time of the recording, the test server is down. I didn't play it at all, honestly. I wanted to get a video or 2 out before, but I'm kind of glad it's on the EU server. It's whatever. I wasn't really excited for this update for Gribex. I was only excited for the karmas, and hopefully other changes, which, I mean, my girl's getting a buff, so I can't complain. Yeah. Let me hold you Q skill based on the damage. The caster's max health. Did you tell me what? Oh, this is the grab. So you get 3% scaling. Not the biggest change. You don't really care about that damage. Based on adjustment target's max health. Again, doesn't matter. 14%. Why is there 2 different ones? Oh, the caster's max health dealt to the target. Okay. This is based on your max health. 14% of your max health. Her R base damage. Oh, they buffed her R. It's 7% now. Why? Her ult does not need any buffs. Her ult is amazing. Dude, tanks are gonna hate fighting her. It's not that big of a buff, 1%, but I mean 7% instead of 6. It's like per tick. It's like just better. Where you belong base damage on the target's additional health is now 17% instead of 15% of their additional health. Wow. Where you belong physical and magical skill defense is now 40% reduction. We found Adele to be effective as a tank in combat, but weak at defeating Tians and monsters, so we're adjusting the cooldown of its supposed to hurt skill and increasing the overall damage of her skills to make her more effective. I mean, she is an effective tank, for sure. She still has a little bit of trouble beating squishies, like, that are full build, but if you're playing perfectly, generally you won't die to them, because you pretty much have the most insane tank ability in the game, which is just that giant shield that you get that gives you like 1200 HP. It's pretty insane. We get a new hell item, recovers 200 health and 150 mana immediately. It's literally just a pop. You just get that health. It's nice, but too expensive. I think 150 or 200 gold max. 300 is too much. Not gonna waste that. No one buy this, by the way. Please don't ever buy this. Miters. I went over most of this stuff. I might just skip this stuff, honestly. I don't want to like bore you guys with like a 45-minute video of stuff I already went over. But basically the passive is changed to just increasing defense if you're next to someone. It's no longer a shield. It's a passive. High Priest removes all the caster's debuffs. All deals with the caster nearby allies when receiving a debuff recovers health equal to 250. So the first debuff you get, so if you get Aurora ulted with this item on, if you're close to the support, you actually automatically block it, which takes away the skill of it, which is sad. Poe turned into like this damage stacking thing. If you hit every 1.5 seconds, if you hit, so you have to stack it up to 2 as a melee or 4 as a ranged, you get basically a burst of damage. It's 150 plus 50% of your magical. So most people are going to have some use of this, like supports like Phase or Muriel, but it's not the most insane thing ever. It does give you 10% CDR though now. Holy Relic of Osine, now a top tier item in my opinion, just for these fun builds for lifesteal. When max health is below 30%, it removes all the caster's debuffs, it increases movement speed by 30% and gains crowd control immunity. I honestly think this is a must-have, but it's going to be hard to fit this in your build because your build is so set in stone. But I'm definitely going to build this on my Seraph carries. It's pretty expensive still, but 15% extra lifesteal combined with the other lifesteal on Seraph is going to feel really good. Lifesteal might actually be viable now. 20% crit rate and 50 power, and then you also get this literally CC immunity when your health is below 30%. So when you're about to die, you just basically become, you can't be CC'd, and you also remove the debuffs on you. So if Aurora ults you and she gets you low, you actually have a chance to fight back. Your shield procs if you have it, super nice. I like this item quite a bit. Very excited to try it out on Seraph. It's gonna be hard to try it on carries. I think you're still just gonna die, but it's worth a shot. But the lifesteal also, I'm excited to try to be this vampire Seraph again. Very, very excited. It's a minute cooldown. The same thing applies to this one. It's the same item, literally the same thing. This just has 50 or 40 magical. It's basically it's supposed to be for ability based. They should put CDR on this item. Artificial Gravity Inductor increases the caster's physical defense and magical defense by 2 every time the caster receives damage from an enemy. It has a 2-second cooldown. It stacks up to 10 times. Dude, that would mean you need to spend 20 seconds getting hit. That's too much. But anyways, if I'm reading this correctly, the stack resets at max stack. Additionally, increases physical defense and magical defense by 20% and decreases nearby enemies' physical power and attack speed by 40% for 5 seconds. This item actually is really good. I think it got a gold nerf or buff, right? I don't think it was 3,000 gold before. I think it was higher. Maybe it was 3,000. Anyways, this is a really good effect. I just think the cooldown should be removed so you can get that instance faster. And then maybe it goes on a cooldown when it stacks. I don't know. But 2 seconds means like you have to get hit, you wait 2 seconds to get hit, then you get hit again, then you wait 2 seconds and you get hit again. Now, I don't think there's like a timer, so maybe that's what it is. So actually, I think you could just walk around the field with stacks. If that's the case, then I guess it makes sense, but it's like, I think they should just remove the cooldown and make it a timer to kind of like stop burst, basically, especially against ADCs, just so you can get the stack to 10 way easier. A successful basic attack on an enemy consumes 25 mana and deals bonus magical damage equal to 60 plus 30% of magical power. Bonus magical damage does not trigger when required mana is insufficient. So basically, I think we had this item before. If you auto attack, you basically use your mana. So those mana builds are going to be going crazy. Now, the thing about this, it's pretty expensive still. This is Margaret Stone, so we don't have that invincibility thing anymore. The thing about this is, why doesn't it have an attack speed? Like, why would you want this without attack speed at all? This doesn't make any sense. We've worked in-game items to enhance the convenience for players on all platforms. We replace the items used on all platforms. Okay. Console coming soon. Item reworks and plan. Jewel of Vitality, Vitality Stone, Victorious Footsteps, Spirit's Fang, Broken Watch, and Cloudstorm will be removed and will be reworked and introduced in the August update. Wow, I didn't know that. So we're getting all these items back. I was wondering. I thought they were just gone for good. We're actually getting what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6, was that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 items. It's gonna feel weird to be like a support, but because you're missing what? You're missing. I don't know what Jewel of Vitality is, or Vitality Stone. I don't know what either of those things are. You're missing Footsteps and you're missing Watch. Like, I feel like those are 2 very important things that you pretty much always build. I mean, maybe I don't always build Watch. I always build Boots though. It's so important. So like, I feel like it's kind of weird not having it, but whatever. I mean, I'm excited for the August update. I didn't know they were bringing these back so soon. 6 items, man. Just coming back strong. All right. Item balance changes. So Brightstone, it got nerfed, I guess. I guess it was too strong. I don't know, whatever. Anyways, Tenacity was nerfed by 10%. Again, just make it work on melees only. I don't understand. Anyways, they nerfed the Tenacity by 10%. Apprentice Hat now has 25 magical instead. I don't know how that's even like relevant at all. System added improvements, color vision, stuff. We want. Oh, you can change the color yourself. That's kind of cool. Consumable item slot added for 3 and 4. That's your like potions and stuff that you like if you buy the elixirs at the end of the game. Pretty much a wasted slot because there's something that can go there permanently aside from elixirs. So improved so that karma can be selected in the training ground, can be viewed, information can be viewed from the result after screen after the match ends. Improved to apply smart key settings to karma skills. Okay. Optimization, in-game optimization. Interesting. I want to see what this is. I hope Zen is fixed. I think it will say below if she is. Optimize in-game UI, optimize hero sorting option in hero game menu, loading screen text sorting, health, mana. Also, let me hide my health bar next to my name, please. Change recommended items. Guide collection menu to check items for karma information. Improve so the icon to be displayed on the scoreboard. RP just as follows: fixed RP value increased when lost, slight increase in RP range increased when lost. Okay, I don't know what this means. I don't even care. Competitive server integration celebration bonus time extended 2 times XP and Renard will be following for winning and losing competitive. Moshiroi. Bonus time period is not going to last till August 17th. That's a massive increase. They want people to play comp. Fix an issue. Let's look at some of these just because I want to see. Hold on. So Iggy, okay. So he will be available for you Iggy lovers. There's going to be so many Iggy's, dude. They're going to be like, ah, my character's back. I hate Iggy. Anyways, fix an issue where Shimi Color Goddess no longer changes directory when the target moves. That's not true. That I'd never had that issue before. Where Adele Let Me Hold You can appear to land an attack on the crosshairs even when the even when emptying. Okay, that's weird. Let me just scroll through here, see if there's anything here interesting. No. Just a bunch of random stuff. Yeah, nothing much. Nothing. I don't see anything about server fixes, so Zen is still probably broken. Well, that is the patch, guys. I am excited to try the new karmas. That is probably the most exciting thing aside from this beautiful Sarad skin. I am very excited for the patch, though. I'm excited to jump back in and test stuff. It's not going to be the most insane update, in my opinion. I'm definitely more excited for what's happening in August with the new 6 items, as well as their other plans. It seems like they're really gearing towards console very quickly. That'd be crazy if it came out next month. Fingers crossed, guys, for you console players. But I'm excited, man. I'm excited. These changes are looking good. Again, server stability is still like top of my radar, as well as gold farming in terms of actually playing the game. I need the game loop to feel more rewarding, but I do like where we're going with this stuff. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. That is it for the patch notes. I look forward to seeing you guys hopefully on stream at 1 a.m. If I'm not live, I'll be live when I get home from work. So I'll see you guys hopefully soon and within 24 hours. Peace.